ECI considering SCS suggestions on Bihar electoral rolls revision, exploring options. Source: The Election Commission of India (ECI) is considering the Supreme Court's suggestions relating to the inclusion of Aadhaar, voter ID, and ration card in the list of documents for the verification during Bihar Special Intensive Revision (SIR) of electoral rolls, a source said. The poll body had, however, told the top court during a hearing yesterday that the Aadhaar card was not a valid document to determine citizenship. However, the top court had said, "We are of the prima facie view that Aadhaar cards, voter ID cards and the ration cards be allowed in the special intensive revision of electoral rolls." Notably, Aadhaar card, voter ID, and ration card are not originally a part of the 11-document list rolled out by the ECI as citizenship documents for the enumeration of voters, who were not present in the 2003 electoral roll. However, after the top court's suggestions for their inclusion, the ECI is considering on the suggestions of adding the 3 documents to the list, source said, adding that the poll panel is exploring multiple options for the same. Supreme Court's suggestions are being considered and examined by ECI, the source told CNN News 18. The first option being considered by the ECI is that the Commission may decide on it based on the percentage of enumeration forms collected until July 25. So far, 66.6% of the enumeration forms have been collected under the SIR in Bihar. There are still around 2 weeks left until July 25 to collect the remaining forms. The Commission hopes that most of the remaining voters will submit their forms by then. Based on the percentage of forms collected, the Commission may decide when and how to act on the Supreme Court's suggestions. The second option being mulled by the Commission is an early adoption of the Court's suggestion if the form submission remains low in the coming days. If the number of forms collected in the coming days remains low, and if the Commission feels that including one or more of the 3 suggested documents Aadhaar, voter ID, ration card would help increase submissions, it may take an early decision on adopting the Supreme Court's suggestions. The SIR process is ongoing in Bihar, and since the Supreme Court has not put a stay on the process, the ECI's final decision will also depend on the progression of the SIR. However, the Commission has been asked to file an affidavit in the Supreme Court by July 21. Swipe left for next video. Since the option of collecting supporting documents from voters after form submission is also from August 1 to September 1, the Commission may not rush its decision. On August 1, the draft electoral roll will be published, and from August 1 to September 1, documents can be submitted in support of the enumeration form. This remains the ECI's third option. The poll body could consider adding the 3 documents to the accepted documents list after July 25, especially for those voters who do not possess any of the currently approved 11 indicative documents, to ensure that such voters are not excluded from the electoral rolls. Latest blogs.